Most people think that Bitcoin is only for sending and holding, but there's actually a whole side of Bitcoin where you can swap assets cheaply and quickly. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use Sideswap on the Bitcoin Liquid network. We'll go from opening the platform to completing a real swap. So by the end, you'll know exactly how to do this by yourself. Let's jump right in. So first you'll need to get Sideswap. You can easily get that one from Play Store or App Store. Once you've downloaded Sideswap, you need to create an account. It's just like a wallet. It's like interacting with a Trust wallet or MetaMask. So you'll have your seed phrases or your 12 recovery words generated for you. Create your wallet, and then now you can start interacting with Sideswap. So I already have mine installed here and my wallet created with Sideswap. Once you've created your Sideswap wallet, this is now the interface. At home we have received this QR code and pay. Pay is simply means sending. So this is now what you'll be presented with. Then you have the assets place. In case you have some liquid Bitcoin here, then the value will be shown at the top. Then you also have Tether USD on the liquid network. You have PegX Euro Sideswap token. We also have BMN series 2. So these are just some AMP tokens. When you are on the market, you can either make a market order or a limit order. So you can choose your own price that you want to buy that Bitcoin or sell the Bitcoin for. And then under the instant swap, this is now place enabling you to swap your L-BTC into other assets being shown within here. So this one you'll only be interacting with the liquid network. It doesn't support the Bitcoin L1 or the mainnet. Anything you are interacting here with is on the liquid network. Then under the peg in, peg out, this is now the part that enables you to take your mainnet Bitcoin into the liquid Bitcoin, which is the L-BTC. So in case I wanted to have my Bitcoin L1 being converted to L-BTC, then I'd use the peg in, peg out feature within the Sideswap platform. Under my assets page, you can see I have zero balance, which is 0 L-BTC. And I've said that Sideswap only support the liquid network. So in case I had Bitcoin L1, the mainnet, I can't send that L1 Bitcoin directly here. I need to use a feature that enables me to convert this token into liquid Bitcoin. So if I come here under home, there's a receive button. So let's assume I have Bitcoin on my OKX, which I do have. Then I want to now receive here. So you can see there's a regular wallet and there's an AMP security wallet. So let's just click on the regular wallet, and then we've generated now an address. So looking at this address, this is a liquid address. So me having Bitcoin L1, I can't really send that L1 within here. So how do I get my Bitcoin into this wallet? So that's where the peg-in feature comes in. In case I had L-BTC, I can directly send that one using the receive button here, because I'm interacting with liquid to liquid. So when you use the receive button, you are interacting with liquid to liquid transaction. So in case you had a liquid Bitcoin on a wallet like Aqua, you can directly send that liquid Bitcoin into this address using the receive feature here. But because I have Bitcoin L1, the mainnet one, I need to use this peg in, peg out feature. So under the peg in, peg out, when you click on peg in, it means you are transferring your L1 Bitcoin into liquid Bitcoin. So when we click on peg in, now you see here, please send BTC to the following address. So the Sideswap platform gives you a SegWit address. So this is a normal Bitcoin address, which is the mainnet address, BC1. And then you see your own Sideswap wallet. So it gives you this address BC1 where you copy that SegWit address, and then you can use any other platform that you have your Bitcoin sitting on. So if at all I had my Bitcoin sitting on OKX or Binance, and now just click to copy this address, then send directly to the address. Then once it's been received here on Sideswap, it will be automatically converted to L-BTC, the liquid Bitcoin. So that's simply what's going to happen here. So because I have some BTC, let's go and do it live here. A quick interruption for the video. We all know that crypto is a fast-paced world, and you need somewhere to get this information as fast as they happen on the blockchain. To do that, just join the GekoodHub email newsletter, and I'll be dropping this alpha into your email inbox to update you on the hot narratives and what's trending on the crypto market. The link to subscribe to the GekoodHub email newsletter is in the description below. So I have some 0.009. So I want to send like $5. So let me see, $5 is how much Bitcoin. Okay, I want to be sending this Bitcoin directly into Sideswap in order to get that conversion. So I'll use another way. So the gas fees right now for Bitcoin is a little bit higher as compared to other times. I think there's so much congestion. So I want to be using this peg in, peg out directly using the Bitcoin mainnet. So what I want to do is now send my Bitcoin over to my Aqua wallet, get them converted to L-BTC, then I'll send funds here on Sideswap so that you can see how to get Bitcoin into this Sideswap wallet or platform. So this one will be using the feature of interacting with the liquid L2. I should have shown you directly how to peg in, peg out within the Sideswap, but now because of gas fees, there's so much congestion on the blockchain. Let's just save on our gas, and let's learn still on how to use this platform as much as we are using other routes. For this one, you'll be using the receive button. Now this one, I said earlier that if at all you're going to use it, you are going to be using liquid network. Don't send any Bitcoin mainnet or L1 within here because they'll be lost. Okay, now I have some Bitcoin here on my Aqua wallet under the L2 Bitcoin. So this is either liquid or lightning network. So because Sideswap allows us to interact with the liquid network, so everything we'll be going to do is on the liquid interface. So let's go and click on the receive. We use the regular wallet. Then we have here our address. So remember, this one is a liquid address. So let's just copy that one and then go into Aqua and send over some Bitcoin. So this one you do it under the spending accounts, which supports the L-BTC. So we click to send, and then you can see here there's layer 2 Bitcoin, lightning and liquid. So Aqua wallet supports 3 chains. We have the Bitcoin L1, we have the Bitcoin lightning network, and also the Bitcoin liquid network. So when you click under L2, we are interacting with both lightning and liquid. So by just pasting the address we've copied, it will automatically detect that that's a liquid network. So we click to continue. Then now we have $5. Let's send some here. So I'm sending over 4.87 USD. So you can see there's a send max, but never use max because you'll need the liquid Bitcoin to pay for gas. So don't you dare send max. So let's just send what's there. So pay the network fee with Bitcoin or Tether. You can choose which one to use, but because I don't have Tether, let's just go with the Bitcoin. I'm only paying 2 cents. So let's slide that one. And you can see you've successfully sent that amount. So let me see if at all it's showing on the other side. we give it some time. Okay, now you can see under my assets I've already received the Bitcoin, liquid Bitcoin. So it's super fast to interact with this one, and only paying 2 cents. So that's why I've now decided to do this one, because if at all I withdrew my Bitcoin from OKX using the Bitcoin L1, I was paying almost $4 because we want to save on gas, and I also had little amount there. I didn't want to waste it. So this is how you can use other routes. You can use liquid, or you can use Bitcoin L1, have that being converted to L2 using the Sideswap. So here under instant swaps, now I have Bitcoin sitting here, which is the L-BTC. I can use it to swap into USDT. If at all I want to now take my profits, let's assume the Bitcoin price has gone up. Now I want to hedge out or get my profits from Bitcoin. I can swap some of that to USDT, or you can also use these other assets supported within the Sideswap platform. So that's how to do it. You can just choose your amount and never ever use max, because you'll be paying for gas. So when you do that, this one will be getting us 3.83 bucks. So one L-BTC is going for 77,864. We are getting little value because you can see the price of Bitcoin right now is 78,573, and when we use the Sideswap instant swap feature, we are going to convert for 77,808. So when you use the convert feature or this instant swap here, you'll be losing out. You are paying premium in order to get your BTC being converted to USDT. So the best way to do it, just get your Bitcoin on an exchange, something like OKX, and then you sell out your position. I have my L-BTC sitting here on Sideswap. So if at all I wanted to get that Bitcoin out from Sideswap and send it over to an exchange, something like OKX, Binance, how do I do it? Because I know that Binance or OKX, the exchanges that I use, don't support liquid network. So that's now the peg in, peg out again feature comes. So when we peg out, it means that this L-BTC that we have, you can see I have 0.62 L-BTC. I want to remove it from this exchange. Now when I do that, I need to use Bitcoin L1. So I'll be taking an address from OKX and then using this peg in, peg out. So I'll be pegging out from L-BTC into Bitcoin. Then my funds will be going to that particular destination that I want the Bitcoin L1 to be in. So when you're going to do this thing, you need to get a Bitcoin L1 or SegWit address. You can either use an Aqua wallet, you can use Binance, OKX. Assuming I'm using for Aqua, then I'll get the Bitcoin L1 network. So I just click on Bitcoin and then click on receive, get that SegWit address. Then we go back here. Then under BTC, you need to put in the address that you want. So I've just copied the address, and you can see already this one is detecting the address that I've copied. So in order to not miss anything, let's just paste that one. So you need to get the address. And this address is for Bitcoin L1. Now you're going to convert this amount. So what amount am I going to use? So you can see the minimum that you can withdraw is 0.00025. So that's for pegging out. But the main idea here, or the most important thing to know, is that whenever you're going to withdraw these funds from Sideswap and you want to convert it directly to BTC L1, you need to get the address or the destination. Where are you sending these funds? So that's where the address part comes in. You need to get that destination. Remember that your funds can't be stuck in here because we have the liquid feature. So we can, again, the same way we received here is the same way we just go and click on pay. So whom to pay to? We go again and get our liquid network. Remember, we are interacting with the liquid network on Sideswap. So we go and get that liquid network address, paste it there, and then the amount, you can use max, but the max we want to go. Let's see if at all we can get max. Okay, now from our max, they've already taken their gas. I had 6.2, now I have 6.180. So I'm paying how much here for gas? I'm paying like 20 sats. So that's how you can actually get your funds out here. That means that you are now interacting with only the liquid and the liquid network, because when you are trying to peg out from liquid to Bitcoin L1, you see the minimum amount. There's a minimum amount that you need in order to do a peg in, peg out. But you can just use the pay feature, which simply means to send. So when you click on send, now you need to put your PIN. And my funds have been sent over to my Aqua wallet. Now you can see I've received my funds here. So interacting with the liquid network is super fast. You don't have to wait, and you are also paying very little fees. The fees here are so little, it's almost paying nothing. The liquid network also helps you to hide your activities within the blockchain. So when you click under this view in external explorer, you have the feature to see the blinded data and also the unblinded data, but anyone in the blockchain tracking you won't actually see what you've sent. So when you click on blinded data, let's see what's being shown here. So you can see there's a transaction that has been sent here, but now it doesn't tell us what has been sent or the amount that you've sent. The only thing that we can see is the transaction fees. If at all you are a whale, they won't know how much you are sending or how much Bitcoin that you are trying to send within the blockchain. So these are a feature that helps you to actually blind your data or hide your activities on the blockchain. So when you click on the unblinded one, you can see the amounts are being shown here. There's a 6.2 and also a 6.1. So someone who is using the Bitcoin L1 will have all this data displayed for other guys. The liquid network allows us to have that confidentiality. Someone doesn't know how much BTC you are having. There you have it, how to use the Sideswap platform in order to interact with L-BTC and also the Bitcoin L1. It's a super fast and also super cheap place to actually get your Bitcoin into, and also has that feature of confidentiality. So you can now start using it, but remember, always start small. Don't just go all in here because it's something new to you. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe, and also share this video to other guys who want to know more about Bitcoin, because you know Bitcoin is a digital gold. I'll see you in the next one.